Islam is man-made cult. This is why we are doing this, to show you that you are deceived. From the moment you are born in your Islamic families, or maybe you converted to Islam, you are deceived. You've been fooled by lies and deception. All right, let us start. And guys, you really need to take screenshots, you need to take notes, you need to take selfies, because the slides that I am going to show you are my own made. So I hope you can save them, because they are going to do a lot of damage today. All right. If we start by dropping nuclear bombs already, from the very start, I'm going to drop nuclear bombs. Guys, I'm not asking anyone to go to war. No, those are nuclear bombs in the shape of facts and knowledge that will show you that Muhammad is a fraud prophet and that he has nothing to do with Ishmael. So that's the first topic. And in front of you, you see the book of Ibn Kathir. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. All right? The book of Ibn Kathir, volume 1, called As-Sira an-Nabawiyya. As-Sira an-Nabawiyya, basically the life of the Prophet Muhammad, right? The biography about the life of Muhammad by Ibn Kathir. Muslims, if you know about Islam, if you know, especially Sunni Muslims, Ibn Kathir is not a joke. He is a giant, and he's considered to be, the creme de la creme when it comes to tafasir and Islamic facts and so on. Right? All right. Ibn Kathir, if we go to volume 1 of his book, and we go to page 51, this is page 51, page 51, we find really damaging facts. Read with me, please, and focus. Are you ready, guys? Give me one if you're ready. Let us read. This is again the life of the Prophet Muhammad by Ibn Kathir, volume 1, page 51. All right. This is why Malik, God bless him, did not enthuse over the attempt at the tracing genealogy back to before Adnan. Now, guys, what's going on here? What is going on here? This is basically talking about the lineage. I hope I'm not going to, lineage. The lineage of Muhammad, of Momo, right? Of Muhammad. This is what the topic is about, the lineage of Muhammad. What is being said here, basically, and we're going to continue reading, but basically what is being said by the Muslim scholars and even the Sahaba, that, basically what Muslims or Muhammad has claimed, basically Muhammad says, I am related to Ishmael, right? To Ishmael. But when we are going to study the lineage of Muhammad, it stops at a guy called Adnan. Adnan. You see it here, Adnan. There is nothing known after Adnan. So basically you have Ishmael here. Ishmael. Then you have Adnan. And then Muhammad, right? But between Ishmael and Adnan, there's nothing known. So the link is a big red cross. They don't know these people. They have no idea who those people are. So Muslims have no evidence that Muhammad goes back all the way to Ishmael. So that's a disaster right there. No, not Adnan Rashid, Adnan. So if we continue reading, guys, if we scroll down, we can read following stuff. Look what it says here. Read with me, guys. As-Suhaili commented also that Malik's viewpoint was analogous to what was related of Urwa bin Zubair, who is reported to have said. So Urwa bin Zubair said, we have found no one who knows the line between Adnan and Ishmael. What? They don't know. They don't know who is between Adnan and Ishmael. And if we continue reading, it says here, it is reported that Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, the Hibr al-Ummah, the ink of the Ummah, Tarjaman al-Quran, the translator of the Quran, he said, the cousin of Muhammad said, Ibn Abbas, between Adnan and Ishmael, there were 30 ancestors who are what? Unknown! Bam! So Muslims cannot tell us the names between Adnan and Ishmael. I'm going to show you basically a lineage tree, or you know. So even the cousin of Muhammad confirms that nobody in Mecca or Medina knows who those ancestors are between Adnan and Ishmael. So Muhammad only goes back to Adnan. So basically this is what is going on. You have Muhammad, supposedly his ancestor Adnan, and then it's disconnected. These X's that you see here, we don't know these people. Bam! So they can't trace the lineage all the way back to Ishmael. Wow! Wow, this is damaging, guys. Do you have any idea how damaging this is? Muslims cannot show us evidence that Muhammad has anything to do with Ishmael. They cannot show us. They don't know. They can't prove it. This is a nuclear bomb, guys. Yet they claim, without any evidence, but only lies, they can make claim until the rapture, until kingdom come, but they cannot prove it. I mean, I can say, I go back to Santa Claus. Where is my proof? And that's what Muhammad has been doing, basically. Muhammad claims he goes back to Ishmael, his forefather is Ishmael, but he cannot prove it, neither can the Quraysh. Do you have any idea how damaging this is? This means Muhammad has nothing to do with Ishmael because you cannot prove it. 30 ancestors are unknown according to Ibn Abbas. For the love of God, take a screenshot. Ibn Abbas is saying this. Ibn Abbas is also reputed to have said, when he traced back lines of descendant as far as Adnan, the genealogists have lied. The Arabic genealogists have lied about the fact that Muhammad goes all the way back to Ishmael. Bam, it's game over, guys. This proves that Muhammad is a liar and a deceiver because he cannot prove it. He cannot prove that he has anything to do with Ishmael. And guys, I'm not even talking about that the prophethood bloodline has to come from the bloodline of Isaac and not Ishmael. But you know, let's forget about that part, guys. Let us not mention that part. But since Muslims are claiming that Muhammad's lineage go all the way back to Ishmael, yet they cannot prove it. And Ibn Abbas, guys, he's not a joke. He's the cousin of Muhammad. He is the one saying it. Wow. The genealogists have lied twice or thrice. They keep lying about the lineage of Muhammad. But it stops at Adnan. It does not continue to Ishmael. They don't know the names. The chain is disconnected. Right? Muslims have always to brag about the chain of narration. Guys, the science of hadith. But here, they have a problem. They cannot connect the dots. Muslims cannot connect the dots. It stops for Muhammad at Adnan. And here, even Omar, guys, one of the caliphates. Remember, you have Abu Bakr, the first caliphate. You have Omar, and so on. The second caliph, Umar bin al-Khattab, stated, look, Umar himself, guys. This is the guy who basically abrogated mut'ah. Yeah. Umar himself, one of the Sahaba, the second caliph, he said, and I quote, we carry back the genealogy only as far as Adnan. Wow, this is damaging, guys. So Muslims, stop lying to yourselves, stop lying to us. Your prophet has nothing to do with Ishmael. This is according to your books, not my book. And guys, for the people who just joined, this is Sirah an-Nabawiyah by Ibn Kathir, volume 1, pages 51 and 52. And the second page keeps hammering down the fact. Hey, look, guys, here, look what it says here. Urwa ibn Zubair say, we never find anyone who knew genealogy back past Adnan nor past Qathan, unless they were using conjecture. Wow. And they keep saying, we never knew, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know. The genealogists have lied. The genealogists have lied. So you see how these people are lying to save Muhammad? They need to lie. They can make all kind of claims, but the dots are disconnected. The chain is disconnected. What does that mean, guys? If we put it on a map like this one, or a diagram, or whatever you want to call it. Here is Muhammad, guys. Take a screenshot or whatever you want to do. Here is Muhammad. Do you see? This is basically the lineage created by Muslims. Here is Muhammad in the bottom. Do you see it? Muhammad. Guys, pay attention, stay focused. Give me a 1. Give me a 1, please. Give me a 1, please, so that I know that you are focused. Also, you, Rosemary, stop talking garbage. Focus. This is about the life of your prophet. Okay? At least respect your prophet. This is Muhammad, guys. And basically, this is the lineage. Where is Adnan? Here. Do you see here? Guys, do you see it? Let me make it a little bit bigger. This is Adnan, right? Muhammad is here. Here is Adnan. Do you see it? Muhammad, Adnan. So what people like Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, is saying, Urwa ibn Zubair, Umar ibn al-Khattab, they say it stops here for Muhammad. It stops here at Adnan. But if we look at supposedly what they are claiming, everything that comes after, all the way back, all the way to Ishmael, here's Ishmael. Do you see it? Ishmael. Basically, we can put lines, red lines on it. Do you see it? So it stops here at Adnan. Do you see it? For Muhammad, it stops here at Adnan. This is damaging. That's what the Islamic books are saying. And guys, I challenge, mark my words and record my voice, Christians and Muslims. I challenge the biggest imam from Al-Azhar. Small imam, big imam, I don't care which kind of imam or scholar you claim to be. The biggest sheikh, the biggest ustaz. Prove to me that Muhammad, his lineage go all the way back to Ishmael. Prove it! You cannot, because your Islamic books are saying differently. So it stops for Muhammad at Adnan. Do you see it? So all the way, red crosses all the way to Ishmael. Muhammad has nothing to do with Ishmael. Wow! And Muslims are triggered, guys. Muslims are triggered in the live chat, and I love that. I love to live rent-free in the minds of the Muslims. Again, I love it that I can live rent-free in the Muslim minds. They are so angry now. I know, because, guys, do you have any idea what I'm doing today? Do you have any idea what I am doing here today? I am destroying one of the main Islamic claims. I just destroyed it. I put a red cross on it. I basically wiped the floor with that claim that Muhammad goes all the way back to Ishmael. That's a lie from hell. It's a lie, because Muslims cannot prove that. It's only baseless claims without any proof. Muhammad, again, has nothing to do with Ishmael. All right? That's what it's being said here. The genealogists lied. We never knew. We never knew anyone with information going back beyond Ma'ad ibn Adnan. Ma'ad bin Adnan, that's his full name, Adnan, right? Ma'ad bin Adnan. Look how many people are saying it. Abu al-Aswad, Ibn Abbas, Umar ibn al-Khattab, as we showed you. Look, Arwa bin al-Zubayr ibn Abbas, even Umar ibn al-Khattab is saying it. Ta-ta, 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 ta-ta. It's a game over, guys. Muhammad has nothing to do with Ishmael. I challenge the biggest sheikh to prove me wrong. Man, this is damaging. I wish that more people can join us, guys. Christians, why are you not inviting people, man? We are dropping nuclear bombs and only 200 people are watching. I wish we can go to 400 like we used to do before. Invite, guys, share the link to today's live show. I have more meat. This is not. Yes, I started with dropping nuclear bombs, but I'm not finished. Invite, guys. Invite. Keep inviting people. Come on, let's do this, baby. Let's do this. What is istibdaa? We're going to go there. Please, please be patient. ABJ, be patient. Rome was not built in one day. I have many slides. I have many facts that will keep exposing Islam. Just a second, man. All right. So basically, guys, in a nutshell, here's another tree created by Muslims that I found on the internet. You see the red cross here? Do you see it? Muhammad has nothing to do with Ishmael, as they are claiming. Here's Abraham, which they call Ibrahim, Ishaq, Isaac, Yaqub, Jacob, right? Here is Ishmael. So you see a big fat red cross because Muslims cannot prove it, as we showed you. They are actually saying that they don't know after Adnan. After Adnan, they can't trace it back to all the way to Ishmael. It's only a claim, a baseless claim by Muslims. Muhammad can be a Chinese for all we for what we can say. Muhammad can maybe he's a Mexican or whatever, but certainly he has nothing to do with Ishmael. Certainly he has nothing to do with Ishmael, who went with his mother Hagar to Egypt, right? Ishmael certainly did not go to Mecca. Certainly did not go to Mecca. A big red cross. It's disconnected, ya Muslimin. Your prophet is a fraud prophet, a fake prophet. He only made claims that he cannot defend. All right, let us continue. So, guys, this is basically, according to the Muslims, the small family tree of Muhammad. You see, here is Muhammad. Maybe you want to take a screenshot or what for use it in for your collection or a library or whatever. Here's Muhammad. Here's his father Abdullah. His mother Amina. You see it? His grandfather Abdul Muttalib. You see it? And a couple other of family members. His first wife Khadija. You see it? Here is Abdullah ibn Abbas. Al-Abbas and so on. Abu Talib, his uncle. Many people here, as you see. This is his grandfather, right? And his supposed, so-called, and guys, so-called, right? So-called prophet's father, Abdullah. But boy, oh boy, no Muslim can prove to us that Abdullah is the real father of Muhammad. They cannot prove it. And I'm going to show you why. Now, guys, here's some background information. And please focus, take notes. This is highly important. Highly important. Why in Islam we have Muslim women, according to the scholars, who claim that Muslim women can be pregnant for 4 years, 6 years, 7 years, even unlimited number of duration for pregnancy. And you will understand why they had to come with such baseless nonsense claims, because they have to defend their fraud prophet. They have to come with all kind of lies that women in Islam can be pregnant for 4 years because of the story of their fraud prophet, who doesn't know who his real father is. Muhammad's father is unknown. He's a John Doe. Muhammad's father is a John Doe. Let us prove it, guys. As you see here on top, I put the name Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib. Who is that? He's basically the uncle of Muhammad. He's a Sahabi, he is a companion, but at the same time, he's the uncle of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. He died during battle, and he died in a horrible way. I don't want to go there. That's not my topic. But he is very important. He's a key figure in the story of the birth of Muhammad. Guys, sorry, maybe I'm putting you asleep, but this is really important stuff, all right? If you care about it, stay with us until the end. And I'm going, guys, I have many slides. Today's live show is packed with me, so please be patient with me, okay? I'm not the fastest guy, so be patient with, bear with me, keep me in your prayers. I am a work in progress. My English is bad, I know my English is bad, but I'm trying, okay? But I am really showing you some devastating evidence today. So the story goes like this. The father of Muhammad, Abdullah, guys focus, the father of Muhammad, Abdullah, and the grandfather of Muhammad, Abdul Muttalib, were both married on the same day. What? The son and the father, so the grandfather of Muhammad and his son, the father of Muhammad, Abdullah, they did a double marriage ceremony. Imagine, father and son, father plus son, they get married on the same day. that would look funny. Imagine, guys, a guy with a huge gray beard and a young boy is going to get married at the same day, at the same hour with his father. So the grandfather of Muhammad and the father of Muhammad, the so-called father of Muhammad, Abdullah, they are going to marry at the same day, same hour, same minute. A double marriage ceremony. So his son Abdullah, the son of Abdul Muttalib, the father of Muhammad, marries to Amina, which is supposedly the mother of the Prophet of Islam. Amina, right? Amina. And she is the daughter of Wahab ibn Abd Manaf. And guys, these are all stone kissers. These are all stone idol worshippers. You see, Abd Manaf, these are all idol worshippers. Abdul Muttalib, a stone idol worshipper. Idol worshippers, pagans, right? The family of Muhammad are all pagans, all stone kissers. Idol worshippers, man, pagans. Anyway. So Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of Muhammad, and his son, the father of Muhammad, they married at the same time. So Abdullah marries to Amina, and Abdul Muttalib, his father, marries to Hala, who is Wahab's niece. Okay? So look, guys, that's funny. Father and son get married at the same time. All right, and the story continues like this. Story continues like this. Ibn Ishaq, Ibn Hisham, right, in the biography of Muhammad, the life of Muhammad, it's documented that Muhammad was born 4 years. Here comes the damaging fact, guys, and this is why Muslim scholars must do all kind of mental gymnastics, come with all kind of nonsensical ideas and claims that Muslim women can be pregnant up to unlimited number of years. Imagine, one day you wake up, you are pregnant, and after 10 years, a 10-year-old boy comes out of your womb. Well, that's what Islam teaches, right? That's what Islam claims. Yes, this is true. Muhammad was born 4 years after the death of his so-called father, Abdullah, who is nothing but a John Doe. Anyone who is a John Doe in Islam is called Abdullah, because Abdullah means the slave of Allah. Abdullah. But here comes the problem. Hamza, the uncle of Muhammad, was born in the same year as Muhammad's father. Meaning, Amina carried Muhammad 4 years in her womb. Amina, the mother of Muhammad, carried her son Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam, 4 years in her belly, 4 years in her womb? Yes. And this is why Muslim scholars, to save Muhammad from being a son of a bastard, Muhammad not knowing his true father, they had to come with all kinds of lies that Muslim women can be pregnant up to unlimited number of years. 4 years, 6 years, 7 years, and so on. 10 years. Imagine, guys, Muhammad comes out of the belly of his mother, starting walking already, having teeth, maybe even a small mustache. I don't know. Imagine, Muhammad can walk out of his mother's womb, having teeth. He can walk. He can walk outside the womb of his mother. Brother, it's a miracle, brother. Now, guys, here are some facts. As for the scholars of the Sharia, the Islamic Sharia, they disagreed upon the longest time a woman can remain pregnant. Take a screenshot, guys, in these statements. Statement number 1. The longest time for pregnancy, the usual time, any normal human being, 9 months, as was said by those of Al-Tahari Madhab school of thought. Statement number 2. The longest time for pregnancy is 1 year. As was said by Muhammad ibn Abd al-Hakam, and the view was chosen by Ibn Rushd. 2 years. Now here comes the funny stuff, guys. A Muslim woman, only in Islam, I think Muslim women are like all of elephants. I don't know. Maybe Muslim women, maybe Muslim men marry elephants. They can be pregnant for 2 years. Imagine a baby come out of the belly of his mother in Islam having teeth. 2 years pregnancy, which is the Hanafiya madhab, Hanafi sect. Imam Abu Hanifa, he's the founder of the Hanafi madhab, right? That's what they have to believe. These are Sunnis, guys. Sunni Muslims. Sunni scholars are making this claim. Number 4. Muslim women can be pregnant for 3 years, which was said by Al-Layth ibn Sa'd. 3 years pregnancy? I mean, that must hurt. That must hurt, man. The horror that Muslim women have to go through. Imagine, guys, a Muslim guy goes on a business trip, coming after 3 years, sees his wife is still pregnant. Brother, I'm pregnant for 3 years. You were gone and I am pregnant for 3 years. What does that mean? In other words, a Muslim man cannot call his wife an adulteress. He has to accept that his wife was pregnant for 3 years and 4 years and 5 years and so on. And here, let's continue. Point number 5, statement number 5. Up to 4 years pregnancy, which is the Shafi'i madhab by Imam al-Shafi'i, the founder of the Shafi'i madhab school of thought, right? And also the Hanbalis, like the Fifis and the Mimis, guys. Fifi, Mimi, all of them have to accept this. Mimi, Lili Dawa, right? All of these, Ibn Fibn, let me type it out. All these Salafi Abduls, they have to accept that their wives can be pregnant up to 4 years. 4 years pregnancy, brother? Yes, brother. Only in Islam, brother. And we are proud of that, Ali Dawah would said. Man, Abdul, you're a son of Mut'a. What has Jesus to do with this? And what has the Gospel of Thomas has to do with it? The Gospel of Thomas is a fraud like your Quran, you idiot. You're an idiot, man. Continue drinking camel urine. Maybe it will, fix your brains. Camel urine, brother, is a good thing for your brains. Pregnant women for 4 years. Do you see, guys, how Muslims are triggered? Because they know we are doing a huge damage today. Man, this is damaging, man. Let us continue. Point number 6. Up to 5 years pregnancy, guys. 5 years. Imagine. A 5-year-old kid will walk out of the belly of his mother. This is according to Imam Malik from the Maliki Madhab, the Maliki Sunni school. Guys, this is damaging, man. This is too much, man. More? Even more? Yes, 6 years, which is the narration of Az-Zuhri and Malik. Both Az-Zuhri and Malik. 7 years pregnancy, which is Rabia spoke of the correct view, and it is also another narration from Az-Zuhri and Malik. And the last one, this is even this is too much, guys. This is too much. But no limit to the duration of pregnancy. Brother, even to 10 years, maybe 20 years, maybe 50 years pregnancy, brother, Allah knows best. Allah knows best, brother. Up to no limit to the duration of pregnancy, yes, only in Islam, bro. I mean, Muslim women are like cows, they are like elephants, they are maybe aliens, different species, brother. Muslim women. I mean, I have, we need to pray for the Muslim women, guys. What a horror to be an unlimited number of pregnancy for Muslim women. The guy can start to look for a job if he comes out of the belly of his mother, man. Maybe look for an IT career, or maybe, maybe he can become a sheikh of Al-Azhar if he comes out of the womb of his mother already. He can speak, he can start reading books, all kind of stuff. Maybe being a professor, I don't know. Man, yeah. And you see the source, guys, in the bottom, Ibn Hazm, and so on. And guys, here I made this to give you an idea, right? Right? As we discussed earlier. All right. If that's not enough, let us continue. Are you not asleep, guys? Did you fall asleep? I hope you didn't faint. I hope you didn't faint. But Islam is comedy, guys. What happened to Rosemary? Rosemary asked me to prove to her that Muhammad, I hope she didn't faint, guys. Rosemary, did you faint, Rosemary? No, Shafi'i, we showed you a Shafi'i. Shafi'i, right? Shafi'i was 4 years, right? Yeah, 4 years, right? The Shafi'i madhab has to believe in 4 years, including the Hanbali too, and the Maliki too, right? 3 at least, as you see. So the Fifis and the Mimis and the Lilis and the Ibn Fibbins, they have to believe in 4 years, as you see. Guys, let us continue. Give me one if you did not fall asleep or faint already. All right, people are awake. That's awesome. Give me one, guys. Let us continue. I found a book, guys, that I downloaded. This book here that I downloaded. This book called, the title of this book is called Nuzad al-Bab fi ma la yujad fi kitab. That's the book title, by Shihab ad-Din Ahmad al-Tifashi. Shihab ad-Din Ahmad al-Tifashi. That's the guy who wrote this book. And okay, what did I switched just a second. Yeah, in 2 books actually. Okay, I found in 2 books the following information. 2 books, and this other book is called Umdat al-Qari, Explanation for Sahih al-Bukhari, Volume 14, by Imam Badruddin al-Aini. Imam Badruddin al-Aini, volume 14, Umdad al-Qari. This is the sharh, basically the explanation for Sahih Bukhari, right? The following information that I found in these books that teaches us what istibdaa, for example, is. Now, guys, for the people who were waiting patiently, Rob Christian teach us what istibdaa is. Give us information about istibdaa. Why is Muhammad a product of istibdaa? Are you ready, guys? I'm going from now on to show you that Muhammad is a son of a bastard. Muhammad does not know his real father. What? You have proof? Yes. Are you ready, guys? I hope you're ready. All right. Maybe you want to take screenshots or notes, whatever, but at least take notes. Guys, in the Jahiliyyah, which is Muslims call the pre-Islamic period, the pre-Islamic era before Islam, they call it Jahiliyyah. When you say to someone, you're a Jahil, meaning you're an ignorant, right? Your brains are like the brains of people before Islam. The pagans, for example, right? In the Jahiliyyah, there were several types of nikah. Remember, what is nikah again, guys? What is nikah? What is nikah for the people in the live chat? Yeah, Muhammad is basically like a son of mut'ah, a bastard. What is nikah, guys? Effing. Thank you. Effing, right? Effing is nikah. In the old times before Islam, there were several types of nikah. Nikah al-istibdaa. Nikah al-istibdaa. Muhammad being a product of nikah al-istibdaa. Rob, what? Yes, Rob. Rob, are you for real? Yes, I'm for real. Muhammad being the product of nikah al-istibdaa. Nikah al-istibdaa, guys, and I want you to take notes, is the type of sexual intercourse. Sex. You know, there's a sugar-coated meaning of it. The type of sexual intercourse, effing, where a husband sends his own beloved wife to someone else, to any man, let's say a businessman, a huge guy, you know, a guy that is a noble, because remember, if you want to send your wife to sleep with another guy, you're going to send her not to some guy, you're going to send her to a guy with noble blood, for example, to get, you know, good seed. That's the whole idea behind it, right, guys? That's the whole idea. This is why men used to send their wives to sleep with other wealthy men, you know, because they thought, hey, if my wife gets the seed in her from a wealthy man, maybe my son, my child, is going to become a rich guy when he grows up. That's what they used to think, right? Subhanallah. Get stuck for Allah, brother. So his wife goes to another man to have sexual intercourse, to do nikah with that other man till she becomes pregnant. During the effing with the other man, during that time period, her own husband must refrain from having sexual relationship with his wife. Else, you know, the chance is that the real husband is going to produce that child. No. The idea is that the real husband stays away till she becomes pregnant from that other man, from that other nobleman, for example. Right? That's the whole idea, right? That's why you want your wife to become pregnant. You know, basically the cook what do you call it these days? Cookhold? Sorry, I don't know what the English. Anyway, cooks, whatever. Yeah. Once the woman becomes pregnant from the other man, the man, her husband, claims fatherhood. Her real husband claims fatherhood of that conceived child. The purpose behind all of this is to get the child of noble breed. Take a screenshot, guys. No, this is not mut'ah, guys. Mut'ah is a different thing. Mut'ah is a different thing. Okay? This is nikah al-istibdaa. Sending your wife to sleep with another man to get pregnant, and the purposes behind of all this is to get the child of noble breed. Seed of noble breed. Noble seed, right? Take a screenshot, guys. And I believe that Muhammad is a product of this type 1 nikah al-istibdaa. If Muhammad is unlucky, Guys, if Muhammad is unlucky, because guys, this is in the time of a Jahiliyyah, right? Before Islam. And remember, Muhammad was born before he became a prophet, supposedly, of Islam. If Muhammad is unlucky, Muhammad's mother Amina was involved in the second type, and that's basically a huge orgy. God have mercy. Nikah al-Raht. The type number 2 is Nikah al-Raht. What is that, Rob? Nikah al-Raht is basically, polygamy. Nikah al-Raht is a polyandrous group marriage, marriage between brackets. Nikah, brother. Effing. The wife goes to multiple men to get pregnant. Polyandry, as it's called, I think it's a Greek term. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a Greek term. A woman has sexual relationships with 2 or more men at the same time. Nikah al-Raht, that's what it's called. The term derives from the Greek polis, which means many, and aner or andros. Sorry for my, I'm not a Greek expert, but you get the idea. Men, many men involved that are going to get the same woman, one woman pregnant. So if Muhammad is unlucky, his mother was involved, Amina was involved in Nikah al-Raht. Allahu A'lam, brother. Allah knows best. Did you catch it, guys? But if he's lucky, maybe lucky, it was only one noble guy who made his mother pregnant. Some John Doe, certainly not Abdullah, because Abdullah is certainly, as we proved before, Abdullah is not the real father of Muhammad, because Muhammad's mother was pregnant for 4 years with Muhammad. Many men, exactly. That's the type number 2. Now, guys, since now you have inside information, you get the idea what nikah al-istibdaa is and nikah al-raht. Let us continue. I hope you took screenshots. If you didn't, maybe you want to rewatch today's live show, because today's live show is really important, man. It's too damaging for Islam. You need to rewatch it. Our admins are going to provide the timestamps like we always do, so you can go through the scenes and the chapters, and it's going to be more easy for you if you missed a lot of today's live show. Maybe you just joined or whatever. So don't worry. We're going to set you up. Don't worry, okay? We got you, brother. Now, guys, in these books that you see here, I found the following information. I found this damaging information on page 16. Look in the Arabic 1/6, page 16. And to be specific, guys, just a second. To be specific, to be specific, this is from this book. Okay, this book, نزات الأباب في ما لا يوجد في كتاب by Shihab ad-Din Ahmad al-Tifashi. This is the book title, this is the book cover, and this is the page 16 of this book. All right, page 16 of this book. Now, if we read this page 16, we get information about istibdaa, right? Istibdaa, نوع من nikah. So it says here that istibdaa is a type of nikah, and it's basically what we mentioned to you before. If you continue reading here with the red lines that I put here for you, it says here that some books of history, some history books وتورد بعض الكتب التاريخ وتورد بعض الكتب التاريخ. So basically what is being said here, some history books have mentioned that Abdullah, the father of supposed father of Muhammad, bin Abdul Muttalib, Abdullah bin Abdul Muttalib, the so-called father of Muhammad, Walid al-Rasul, the father of the messenger of Islam. Al-Rasul means messenger. He was involved in such a practice before the marriage to Amina. What? Rob, give us a translation, please. We don't trust you. Well, here is again the book title. This is my translation for that page, guys. نزهة الباب في ما لا يوجد في كتاب شهاب الدين أحمد الطفاشي, as you see here, page 16. And this is the information that I found on page 16. Nikah al-istibdaa, as we mentioned, nikah al-istibdaa is a type of nikah, sexual intercourse, in al-Jahiliyyah, pre-Islamic period before Islam, right? The pre-Islamic era. Men would send their wives to strange other men to do nikah istibdaa. You're sending your own wife to a noble man to sleep with her, so she will get the seed of a noble man. You will get noble seed in your wife until she becomes pregnant, and then you claim the real husband. The real husband claims that child afterwards. He says, yeah, this is my child. I know it's not my seed, but this is my child. I claim him. All right. The wife would then sleep with a man of high status or nobility or noble until she gets pregnant. Until she became pregnant. Until she gets pregnant. And this part that I underlined, guys, in red here, this is the translation for it. And it's mentioned in history books. Take a screenshot, guys. And it's mentioned in history books that Abdullah ibn Abdul Muttalib, supposedly the father of Muhammad, the so-called John Doe, Abdullah, was involved with such an experience before he got married with Amina, the mother of Muhammad. Wow! This is so damaging, guys. Do you have any idea what's going on here?